Hi! So probably you're someone who is always trying to fit in a society, but it just feels like it's not really the right thing to do right now for you. Like you feel like you're trying to be someone you're not all the time, and that you're trying to show qualities that are not your qualities, or just trying to be different, just trying to adopt and change who you are because you are really trying to fit in. But it just feels like it's not working for you because the society you're trying to fit in is not really what you're looking for. You are truly looking for a place where you can belong. And this is what I'm gonna talk about in this video. Hi there, I'm Alice. I'm a life and business coach, and in today's video we will be talking about how to fit in and how to stop trying to fit in where you shouldn't, and the reasons why you're always trying to fit in. But before that, I'm gonna invite you to subscribe to my channel just down below. If you like my content, it's gonna be so supportive for me and it's gonna push me forward to create more content for you guys. And also, if you want to join us on my podcast, I'm gonna link it right here and put it right here. It's also Positive Vibes Only. So it's by me, of course, and I invite also a lot of people out there who talk about their experiences and who talk about so many different topics that you can enjoy. And of course, if you want to follow me on a daily basis, come on Instagram that I'm gonna put right here. So let's get started. But before that, I just want to say that this channel is all about positive vibes and making your life better, making it a masterpiece. So probably you've changed the place where you live. This is something that happened to me. I used to live like in a different place, and then I moved here, and so it was hard. I should not lie about this. I will not lie about it. It was seriously hard. You know, you're always trying to find who you are in the middle of all that change, and you're just trying to understand what's happening. And this creates some sort of vulnerability in you, in all of us eventually, not just you, but all of us. So we go to those groups where we're just trying to be someone we're not, where we're just trying to be who we are not. And that's a big mistake that I did myself. I mean, I didn't really do it because the moment I started doing it, I felt awareness. Like I raised awareness about what was happening to me, and I felt like, okay, is this who I am? Is this the values I was raised with? Is this the person I would like to be? So I started asking myself those couple of questions where, like, am I really supposed to try and fit in? So something I want you guys to know is that you should never try to be someone you are not. This is really something I'm gonna highlight a lot, but I want you to just be yourself, to just be who you are, because this is the most important part in life. You know, on a daily basis, we experience things that are trying to change us. They're just trying to make us different and not who we are. And this kind of sucks, huh? Right? Yes, I was saying, like, you have spent your whole life trying to be someone different, just trying to be yourself, just trying to forge who you are, and then you move to a different place and you're trying to just make friends and, you know, be someone you're not really. So stay yourself, no matter where you go, no matter where you are. You know, the truth is, the right people are gonna be attracted to you, because this is how the universe works. Whenever you are good, whenever you're being who you are, whenever you're being truly yourself, the universe sends over those who need to be in your life, okay? And the universe chooses for you. So be aware of the vibes you send out there. Be aware of the things you're doing on a daily basis. Be aware of what you're trying to attract to your life, because all those things matter. That's really my belief, and I'm really being like just sincere with you, and I'm telling you what I really think. And also, something I want you to do, guys, is forget about the cool people and find your people. Yeah, well, probably you're gonna be at work and see the group of people who are trying to, just be amazing, just cool, they are that gang. They hang out all together and they do cool stuff. They go out to pubs, they go to bars, they discover stuff and blah, blah, blah. Remember, you don't have to belong with people you're not supposed to belong with, okay? Because you need your people. You need the type of people you used to hang out with. You don't have to change a thing about you. You don't have to change a thing about what you like, what you dislike. Because, when you are friends with someone, you learn to love them the way you are. You learn to love their qualities, their flaws, their everything, okay? So that's really my perspective, and I want you to implement this in your lives. I just want you to find your people. And I repeat that, find your people, yeah. And something also I want you to understand is that trying to fit in is gonna hold you back from your biggest and, wildest and greatest potential. Because in that process of trying to fit in, you're just losing yourself. I don't know if you feel me or you understand what I mean by that, but whenever you're trying to fit in somewhere you're not supposed to fit in, it's just like you're losing yourself. It's like you're trying to reinvent something you're not. It's like you're trying to reinvent new values. It's like, for example, you see a group of people who hang out all together and they go steal from places, and that stealing is not right, but because you really want to be in that group, to belong with them and to fit in, you're gonna just say, probably stealing can be fun and it can be good and it could help me out. Like, seriously, guys, come on. This doesn't work like this. Stay true to who you are and stay true to yourself and stay true to your values. Stay true to what you believe in, because that's what's gonna stay forever, okay? And, I just want to move to this point that I find really interesting because I was there. In that period of time where I was trying to find my purpose in life, I know that coaching is my thing. I know that helping and being there for people is my thing, but I was just trying to find something also that I wanted to try. And it just felt like I even journaled about this and I wrote down that I just feel like I don't belong here. I don't belong in France. It's just like, my family is not here. And it just feels like I didn't have anyone here. And this is something that's gonna shock you a little bit, but I discovered that if you don't know how to belong with yourself, then it's gonna be complicated. I'm sorry for the noise, but I think my neighbors are moving their furniture around. So really, you need to learn to belong with you. You need to learn to spend quality time with you. You need to learn to spend good moments and go out alone, enjoy life, enjoy yourself. You don't need people to be there. You don't need to always hang out with people, okay? So it's really about enjoying belonging to you first. Then everything else is gonna follow. Belonging to people is gonna follow. Belonging with people, fitting in is gonna be there because you attract who you are. I believe in that. When I started the teaching position, my teaching job, I always felt like that the teachers over there were not really that they have different ages. They are 40, they are 35, and I'm 25, guys. There is an age gap between us. So I just felt like, I was trying to fit in, but I didn't, I go to lunch, we all eat together in the same teacher's room. And you know what I do? Sometimes I feel like having some conversations with them and stuff because they are interesting conversations that we can relate to, from different ages. But sometimes when they talk about their kids, when they talk about their families, when they talk about their pupil and students and everything, I just feel like, this is not really the type of topics I want to talk about, because I'm not a mom, I don't have kids. It just felt like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna try and push. I'm not gonna try and fit in. I'm just gonna do my shit. And that's what I did. I was like, okay, I get in. I put my earphones on. I watch my Netflix movies, or I watch my YouTube videos. And then when I finish, if they want to talk about something really quick, I do talk with them. Otherwise, I'm like, they're filming my videos. I do film videos at the school. It's just because I'm really passionate about this, and I just feel like, okay, it's my free time. I need to do something for me, and I don't need to spend my time trying to get to know them, or to get to try and fit in, okay? And also, I want you to know that trying to fit in stops you from truly belonging. What do I mean? You know, what I'm doing right now is just like, my laptop is connected to my microphone, so if my laptop switches off, the microphone is gonna switch off. So whenever I do this, it's like I'm trying to switch off the computer, switch on the laptop. Yeah, so I was saying that trying to belong or to fit in stops you from truly belonging. And this goes back to the point I just mentioned before, which is about you losing yourself in the process of fitting in, okay? So know that every single thing happens at the right time. Every single thing that's meant to happen is gonna happen. Everything that's gonna bring some joy to your life is gonna happen, and it's gonna come at some point. So why do you try and force it? Why do you try and make a story out of it? It's just not healthy, It's not healthy, because when you're trying to fit in, you're showing vulnerability. You're showing that you're lost. It's okay to be lost, but you don't have to be lost with all the people out there. Try and find yourself by yourself, alone, okay? It's good to show vulnerability, but it's not that good to try to fit in where you're not supposed to, because you don't fit in where you don't feel like it. And this is gonna be my last piece of advice for you, because I mean it, and I know that it's really something you're gonna relate to. Energies never lie. So when you're going somewhere and you just feel like, I just don't feel it, trust me, the fact that you're trying to think that you don't feel it, and you're there, like, you have a gut feeling that something is off, that something is wrong, it just means that something is off and something is wrong, okay? So just listen to that and try and say, okay, you know what? It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't. I don't know. I have a gut feeling that it's not working out for me. I have a gut feeling that it's not really what I want. So why am I forcing things? And believe me, life is a process, okay? Every single thing comes in the right time, okay? It's whether to teach you something. If, for example, you're trying to fit in a group and the universe doesn't want you to fit in that group, because it's just because the universe loves you, or God, call it whatever you want. Just because the universe loves you and doesn't want you to be in the middle of a mess that's gonna make you lose your sense of belonging, okay? So trust the process, believe that everything happens in the right time, okay? And I think that's it for me. I hope you did enjoy this video. I'm so happy that the community is growing. I'm so glad that you guys are here watching my videos, and that I'm just trying to help as much as I can. I'm not an expert. I'm just a simple life coach who shares with you her humble knowledge once again, okay? So my tips for you are really easy to implement. If ever you find value in those tips, put a comment down below. Say hell yes in the comment below, okay, in the comment section below. And give me a thumbs up also, and don't hesitate subscribe to the channel right now before going to something else. Yeah, before starting your week or doing whatever you want to do. Okay, so thank you once again for listening to me. Don't hesitate to listen to my podcast, and let's talk in the next video. Love you so much, guys. Bye. Have a good week. Oh my god, I rock.